Members of the House, please be seated. Members of the House, please be seated.
Will the House come to order? Mr. Clerk.
Aloha and good afternoon. Today's invocation will be delivered by Representative Dale T. Kobayashi. Will the members who wish to participate please rise?
You all sit down. One of the things that becomes obvious as we go through life is that despite toiling every day at whatever it is that we do, the really important decisions tend to come down to single moments, single decisions. Whether it's a 4th and 1 or it's an important job interview, there's a couple of moments in our lifetimes that define everything, that all the outcomes are really predicated on a few key decisions. It's hard to look backwards and not notice these things, where while you're in the midst of it, it's really not always apparent. One day we'll look back on this particular session, and I believe this will be looked at as one of the significant times of our lives. We're faced with issues right now that are unprecedented. We have our obvious health pandemic issues going on right now, which is driving most of the conversations we have. Attached to that is the coming economic apocalypse that we're going to be faced with for not a short time. It'll be a long time before we get back to normal. And you layer on top of that unprecedented divisions and partisanships across the country and in our state here in Hawaii, divisions we've never seen before. But there's really never problems, there's only opportunities, and this is one of those opportunities. And what makes this an opportunity are the faces I'm looking at right now. I believe this to be an unbelievable precedent as far as House representatives, that we have a group here that is really unbelievable. I think you are all here for a reason, for us to get through this in the best possible way. You're all born to be leaders, every one of you. And we can really do this, but it has to be done together. We can get through this where we balance health and safety and economic concerns and come to a middle ground that works for everybody. We can do it together without some of the lines drawn around everything and everybody that's been increasing the last several years. It's the only way forward for us is to be able to do it as 51 individuals here. E pluribus unum, out of many, one. There's a lot of strength in one, and we can all do it as one body here. I got a lot of faith we can do it. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Representative Kobayashi. All right, Mr. Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Aquino, Ms. Bellotti, Mr. Bronco, Mr. Cullen, Ms. DeCoit, Ms. Eli, Mr. Ganaden, Mr. Gates,
Excused.
Ms. Haar,
Present.
Mr. Hashem, Mr. Hashimoto, Mr. Holt, Ms. Ichiyama, Mr. Iligan, Mr. Johansson, Ms. Capella, Ms. Kitagawa, Mr. Bertrand Kobayashi, Mr. Dale Kobayashi, Mr. Kong, Mr. Lopresti,
Aye. Here.
Ms. Lowen, Ms. Luke, Ms. Martin, Mr. Matayoshi, Ms. Matsumoto, Mr. McDermott, Mr. McKelvey, Mr. Mizuno, Ms. Morikawa, Ms. Nakamura, Mr. Nakashima,
Excused.
Mr. Nishimoto, Mr. Ono, Ms. Okimoto, Mr. Onishi, Ms. Peruso, Mr. Quinlan, Mr. Sayama, Mr. Takayama, Mr. Takumi, Mr. Tam, Mr. Tarnas, Mr. Todd, Mr. Tokioka, Mr. Ward, Ms. Wildberger, Mr. Woodson, Mr. Yamane, Mr. Yamashita, Mr. Speaker.
Present.
Mr. Speaker, 49 members are present, 2 are excused.
Item 2, reading of the Journal, Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, may this matter be deferred.
So ordered. Item 3, Mr. Clerk, are there any messages from the Governor?
Mr. Speaker, there are none.
Item 4, Mr. Clerk, are there any Senate communications?
Yes, Mr. Speaker, we are in receipt of a communication transmitting the noted Senate bill having passed third reading in the Senate.
For the first reading motion, Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, I move that the Senate bill laying on the clerk's desk pass first reading by title.
Representative Matsumoto.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
All right, all those in favor say aye. All opposed say no. The motion is carried. Item 5, Representative Bellotti.
Mr. Speaker, I move to adopt Standing Committee Report numbers 360 through 476 as listed on pages 1 through 29, and that the accompanying House bills as may be amended pass second reading and/or be referred to their designated committees.
Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
All right, members, is there any discussion on these measures beginning on page 1, SCR 360? Next page, 361. Representative McDermott,
Speaker, reservations and some brief comments.
please proceed.
With all due respect to the chairs or the introducers of this measure, as it moves on to finance, I would like us to take a look at the issue of what this really, the unintended consequences. And what I mean by that, Mr. Speaker, is this bill allows the Department of Transportation to charge fees or assessments on people who own private roads that the public uses. Now, I did look at the committee report and I looked at the bill. I may have missed it, but I didn't see where it says that they cannot shut that road down. In fact, we actually had this occur in my district. We have a road, 800 meters is owned by the golf course, one side the city, the other side the Navy. In that middle 800 meters, there were potholes, in some cases 8 inches deep. It's not an exaggeration. We convened a meeting to address the issue with the golf course. City councilman, state senator, myself, other colleagues. And the golf course said, well, we're not going to repave it. We'll just close it. We're not, because there was another way to get in there, but this was much more convenient for the residents at Iroquois Point. This is North Road, what I'm speaking of. It's owned by 3 different people. So they said they're not going to fix it, and they were going to close it down. They offered to give it to the city. They offered to give it to the state, which we know will not accept it because they're on improved roads, which is the issue they're trying to fix here, or the safety issue. So the city came in and paved the unsafe conditions, even though it's against their own rules to improve private property. But they did it for the overall safety because the golf course wouldn't do it. They were going to close it. So as we move forward, can we look at that issue of whether they can close it or not? Because it's their road. Thank you.
Okay, is there further discussion on this measure? If not,
Mr. Speaker.
Representative LaPresti,
Mr. Speaker, in support,
please proceed.
I just would like to have the comments of my colleague from Ewa Beach entered in the record as if they're my own. He raised a really legitimate point in the Ewa Beach area that I hope is also considered. Thank you.
Okay, so ordered on the written, on the comments. Is further discussion on 361? If not, 362, 363, 364, 365. Next page, 366, 367, 368, 369. Next page, 370, 371, 372, 373. Next page, 374, Representative Capella.
No vote, Mr. Speaker.
So ordered. Representative Peruso.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative
Mr. Speaker.
Ganadin.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Lopresti.
Reservations.
So ordered. Further discussion. Representative DeCoit.
Reservations.
So ordered. Representative Eli.
No vote, Mr. Speaker.
So ordered. Representative Tam.
No vote, Mr. Speaker.
So ordered. Further discussion. Representative McKelvey.
Reservations, please. Thank you.
So ordered. Further discussion. If not, 375, 376. Representative Tokioka.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, ruling on a potential conflict.
Please state your conflict.
I work for a cable company. I know I stood up on second reading on first reading on 375, and they're both broadband bills. I'm not sure if I have to stand up and ask for a clarification or ruling on a potential conflict for each and every individual bill, or if the title of broadband and Wi-Fi is a broad interpretation of the rule.
So the chair's ruling is that the same ruling applies unless there is a specific interest involved in the legislation.
Thank you.
All right. So further discussion on 376. If not, 377. Next page,
Speaker.
Representative McDermott.
377, no vote.
No vote? So ordered. Okay, next page, 378. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Ward.
Same request.
So ordered. 379, 380, 381.
Speaker, 380, no vote. 380.
380, Representative McDermott. No vote, so ordered. Further discussion on 380? If not, Representative Okimoto?
Same request, please.
So ordered. Representative Ward?
With reservation.
So ordered. Okay, 381.
No vote, please.
Representative McDermott, 381. No vote, so ordered. Further discussion? Representative Okimoto?
Same request, please.
So ordered.
With,
Representative Matsumoto?
with reservations.
So ordered.
Mr.
Representative
Speaker,
Ward?
Same request.
For reservation, so ordered. Representative Lopresti? Okay, is there further discussion?
Mr. Speaker,
Representative Har?
Representative, please note my reservations.
Okay, so ordered. Further discussion on 381. If not, 382. Next page, 383, 384, 385, 386. Representative Okimoto.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Ward.
Same request.
So ordered. Okay, next page, 387, 388, 389, 390. Next page, 391, 392, 393, 394. Representative Tokioka.
No vote.
So ordered. For
Mr.
Representative
Speaker?
DeCoit. Representative DeCoit.
No vote, Speaker, and permission to insert comments to the journal.
So ordered. Representative Har.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion on 394. If not, next page, 395. Representative Peruso.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Capella.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Okay, 396, 397, 398, 399. Next page, 400. Representative Capella.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Peruso.
No vote.
So ordered. Representative Ganadin.
Reservations, please.
Reservations.
Yes.
So
Speaker.
ordered. Representative DeCoit.
Mr. Speaker, on reservations.
So ordered.
Thank you.
Further discussion? If not, 401. Representative Wildberger.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. No vote, please.
No vote. So ordered. Okay, further discussion? If not, 402, 403, 404. Representative Ward.
Speaker, strong support. Comments to the journal, please.
So ordered. Okay, next page, 405. 406, Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Wildberger.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Matayoshi.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Capella.
No vote.
So ordered. Further discussion? If not, 407, 408. Next page, 409, 410. Representative Peruso.
Actually, on 409.
Okay, 409. Representative Peruso.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Capella.
Also on 409. No vote.
Okay, so ordered. Further discussion on 409? If not, 410, 411, 412. Next page, 413, 414. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Ward.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Further discussion? If not, 415, 416. Next page, 417, 418, 419, 420. Representative Okimoto.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Okay, next page, 421, 422. Representative Capella.
Reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Peruso.
No vote.
So ordered. Okay, 423, 424. Next
Mr.
page,
Speaker.
Representative Lopresti.
Thank you. On 424, reservations.
So ordered.
Brief comment.
With comments? Please proceed.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I just don't understand the justification for excusing the state from stormwater runoff, and I just wanted to say that. Thanks.
Okay, Representative Capella.
On 424, reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Peruso.
With reservations.
So ordered. Further discussion? If not, next page, 425. Representative Peruso.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Capella.
Reservations, please.
So ordered.
Mr. Speaker,
Representative Lopresti.
reservations.
So ordered. Okay, further discussion? If not, 426, 427, 428. Next page, 429. Representative Capella.
Reservations, thank you.
So ordered. Okay, 430. Representative Okimoto.
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Okay, 431. Representative Peruso.
With reservations.
So ordered. Representative Capella.
With reservations.
So ordered. Further discussion? If not, 432, 433. Next page, 434, 435, 436, 437. Representative Okimoto.
No vote, please.
So ordered. Representative Ward.
Same request.
So ordered. Further discussion? If not, 438. Next page, 439, 440, Representative Okimoto?
SCR 440.
Yes, 440.
With reservations, please.
So ordered.
Speaker,
Representative Ward,
on 440, a no vote and a brief comment, please.
please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, this abolishes the Office of Aerospace Development. Ironically, on the day that we have aerospace, our American arrival on the moon, on Mars today. But why I regret this, it was such a long time in the making, and it has such potential. In fact, Mr. Speaker, this has the potential to diversify our economy, even more so than, as I've spoken on the floor, being the Hollywood of the Pacific, making movies as an economic diversification, and creating jobs that pay very, very strongly. Eliminating this is really eliminating probably the best place in the Pacific for not only small satellite launches, but also for space tourism. As we know, there will be weightlessness flights that go up and will come down, and they're having a huge premium that visitors are willing to pay. For those reasons, Mr. Speaker, I would hope as this moves on, we would think of the economy that is stalled, and this is a way of diversifying it. I know we've given a lot of lip service, if you will, to diversifying the economy. This is one of those, and this is the office at the epicenter of diversifying the economy for space tourism, which the future holds a lot of potential, and I just regret that this is going to be a bill that's likely going to pass. For those reasons, Mr. Speaker, a no vote, a strong no vote. Thank you.
Okay, Representative Wildberger.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, with reservations.
Reservations, so ordered. Representative Quinlan,
In support, Mr. Speaker.
please proceed.
Just a few brief comments. The Office of Aerospace Development is at this time defunct and has been for a while. There's no actual person in the Office of Aerospace Development to develop any aerospace. I would also like to note that we amended the bill to keep Pisces intact, so any outer space ventures, moon landings, weightless flights, that would be Pisces that they would be dealing with, not the Office of Aerospace Development. Thank you.
Okay, is there further discussion? Representative Tam.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, in strong support. And I would like to have the comments by the representative from the North Shore written into the journal as if it was my own.
So ordered. Representative Luke,
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and support. And
please proceed.
it is unfortunate that the governor's budget eliminated Pisces and all remnants of this office. This office, Office of Aerospace, has nothing left. Even the person who's heading this office is now doing other jobs, so it has been decimated already. The only thing that was left was travel, and I don't think it is the responsibility of the legislature to leave just travel and slush fund for this office. So in as much as I agree with some of the things that the prior minority leader has spoken, it's one thing for us to continue to wishful thinking and hope that this office succeed. I think at some point in time it is about leadership, and we need to just start over and look at how we can support the efforts of Pisces. It may not be fit in this office anymore. Thank you.
All right, is there further discussion? If not, 441, 442, next page, 443, 444. Representative McDermott?
No vote, Speaker.
So ordered. Further discussion? 445, 446. Next page, 447, 448, 449, 450. Next page, 451, 452, 453, 450. Representative Okimoto?
SCR 453?
Yes.
Mr. Speaker, with reservations, please.
So ordered. Representative Ward?
454, have we arrived at
Okay,
that?
453, 453. Any discussion? If not, 454, Representative Ward?
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Okay, next page, 455, 456, 457, 458. Representative Caruso?
Actually, on SCR 457.
Yes, please proceed.
So no vote, brief comment.
Please proceed.
I think it's unwise for us to encourage the proliferation of charter authorizers under the current circumstances.
Okay, is there further discussion on 457? Representative Tam?
Reservations, Mr.
So ordered. Representative Eli?
No vote.
No vote, so ordered. 57. If not, 458. Next page, 459, 460, 461. Representative Okimoto?
With reservations, please.
So ordered. Okay, 462. Next page, 463, 464, 465, 466. Next page, 467. Representative Caruso?
No vote, brief comment.
Please proceed.
So while I appreciate the intent of this measure, I think that the Department of Education has just created a system that will address the concerns that brought this bill to pass, so I'm voting no on this.
Okay, is there further discussion? If not, 458, 459, I'm sorry, 468, 469, 470. Next page, 471, 472, 473, 474. Next page, 475. Represent 476. 476. Is there any discussion on this or any other item? If not, we'll take a voice vote. All those in favor say aye. All opposed say no. The motion is carried. For item 6, Mr. Clerk, are there any resolutions for action?
Mr. Speaker, there are no resolutions for action. May all others be referred to print.
So ordered. Item 7, members, are there any announcements? If not, for the motion to adjourn, Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, I move that this House stand.
Strike that. Sorry. We actually have an announcement. The chair has an announcement. Just as a reminder for all committee chairs that today is the first lateral filing deadline. So this is the deadline for bills that need to move to their final committees. Please file your committee reports and House drafts with the Chief Clerk's office by 9 p.m. this evening. Okay, thanks. Representative Morikawa.
Mr. Speaker, I move that this House stand adjourned until 12 o'clock noon tomorrow.
Representative Matsumoto.
Mr. Speaker, I second the motion.
All those in favor say aye. All opposed say no. The motion is carried. The House stands adjourned until 12 noon tomorrow.